Hey guys, it's Miss Southern Belle. I'm going to do a flip through of two new coloring books I got. I've had this one for a little while, but I've been coloring in this one. It's called The Windows to Your Soul Adult Coloring Book. This is a great coloring book. I just got this one today. Hey, wait a minute, I can't see. Hey Chuck. And I also just got this one today called Pixie Dust Dreams, and it's a creative haven by Paila Ledesnera or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to do a flip through, and I found these two to be very much fun. So let's get to it. First, we'll do the how are you doing today? Okay. All righty then. Let's see. This book really, I wanted this book for a while. Yes. Can you see it all right? Have I adjusted everything right? Okay. I see this book in a lot of people's chat, colored, and I fell in love with this book because of the eyes and the ocean and, just the coloring and all. And this is one picture you can do. This book belongs to, and then you put your name. And there's one eye. This would be a good book for an eye doctor's place, wouldn't it? You know any eye doctors? Welcome to my live. Thanks for coming in. And then it gives you the introduction and everything. This is by Kairu Silver. So excuse me, but I'm not perfect with names. And then when you hit this with your phone, you can beam into some things. I'm working on this picture. I'm still working on it. This is one I've started. Hey, Woof Woof. How you doing? I'm showing this book. I've been wanting this book for a long time. I think this book is really cool. It's like what you see in life. This could be your eye, and this is your eye looking out. Hey, Dora Phillips, how are you doing? Just doing a flip through. Oh, there are pretty pictures here. One lady says she didn't see this book before, so I figured I'll make you a standard model so you can connect to everybody. She wanted to see the pictures, so she says she's never heard of this book, The Windows to Your Soul. So I wanted to make sure everybody sees this book because this book is so pretty. I made you a mod so you can connect everybody. Now, this is the one I completed. I might go in and do some, you find some little areas that you might want to improve. Thank you so much. It's a lot of detail. It's a lot of work. But I tell you, when you're finished with, when you go into these pictures, and hey, Joy, and you finish with the picture, it's really, really pretty. I mean, it's so cool. Joy, when you going to come color with us in my class? Get you a coloring book. You can get those coloring pictures if you had a copier machine or could get to one. See how the water flows like it's a tear and then it goes down into here like a... Oh, I just love this book, guys. I just really do. It is so cool. And this looks like the earth. Like this is the way your eye sees the earth. Isn't that pretty? Look at the way, this looks like the state of Texas right here. I don't know why I think that, but it does, doesn't it? The way the pupil is right there. So this might be a Texan. See how that, just look at the picture. Just visualize, what you would color it like. This is always the ocean right through here. But look at the mountains through here. And look at the way that half crest moon or the eyelids and everything. And then when you look deeper into it, it's really, really cool. Hey, Dana Berry Sportsner. Hey, Spiritual Sky Blue. How are you doing? Life with Patty. How are you doing? This is a great book, Life with Patty. Have you seen this book? Have you seen this book, Life with Patty? It's a good book. I have started doing some of them. It's a great book to get into coloring. I seen somebody do it in my coloring class, I said, I want that book, and I could never do it. So I really, really, really wanted this book. And then I saw somebody do a flip through. I said, thank you. That's the book I wanted. Yes, it is a lot. And see how the castle's inside the eye and there's a starburst beside the eye? That is so cool. And there's a tree in the sign. This is just, I just love this. And if you know an eye doctor, he would probably want one of your pictures if you color one. That would be so cool. And see how you weave this out? You can go in and weave it out in different colors. We'll make these one color and then inside make them different colors. You just have to use your imagination. Look at this one. Just really think about what you could how you could color these. This one is really cool. Like here's the flowers. This could be like a grayish, sand pink color castle inside a very, very blue eye, or even a lavender eye, right, guys? Hey, Thomas. Look at this one. Really, this book has really caught my eye. Get it? I had to say that. Oh, man. It has caught my eye. Look at this one, man. This one could be like the color of honey going down here, not like a tear, but like honey, or even to a tear. Excuse me. Isn't it wow? I love these kind of pictures. The one that I saw the guy, he did a really, really good picture, and I said, oh my God, I want that. And I looked for what he had written down, but I don't know if I put it up. And then I kept looking for it, and I was so sad. And then pop, this one girl did the flip through, and I said, oh, by the way, thank you. I'm going to get that book, and I'm going to do a flip through too. Look at the city around the outside of the eye. This is so cool. My teacher would probably do one of these, Eileen Vick. She is really good. Just got out of class. I'll show you what she just taught us. I'm learning to do a picture, so, I really want to learn too, but it's all in trial and error on my book. Yeah, I always wanted to be an artist. Look at this one, guys. Look how this, look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh, it's okay. You don't have to stress. She's a very understanding person, Thomas. And that was that one. So I got this off of Amazon. Can you guys see it okay? I don't want y'all to miss anything on these books. And now I'm going to show you the book. I'm just going to show you the picture that she did. I'm not going to go through this whole book. Hey, Bedfiles. This is the picture book that my teacher's doing. And this is the picture she's doing. And she's doing it, actually, I told her that girl looks like my sister that passed away. So this is what I'm learning. This is what she's teaching me. She's teaching me to shade and everything. Guys, I was never that great. And she said, don't bang your pencils. And I'm like, oh, I'll try not to. But you guys, so just put her up on my community post. If you ever want to go check out and learn how to color grayscale, she's the one. Okay. That's the one book I did the flip through. And now this book right here, oh my God. Guys, I don't know if you guys, this book is really so cute. And it's Creative Haven. And it's called Pixie Dust and Dreams. Now, fairy scale, the lifestyle fairy scale. I saw this book, and I didn't see much of it, but I saw just enough to make me want it. You know what I mean? You ever find them things just enough you want? Hey, everybody, thanks for coming in while I'm flipping through. Now, this one does tear out. So, generally, most Creative Havens do tear out. And the paper is really good and thick. You see the fairy. She's studying her books. Reminds me, hey, Tills in the dark. I'm doing a flip through. Everybody connect to each other. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring anybody, but I apologize if it seems like somebody got missed over. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate each and every one. This is called Spring Wings. I thought this was a cute little book. Now look at this. At first I told a friend of mine, I said, oh my God, they got a fairy cow. And then I looked at him, I texted him, I said, never mind, it's a fairy deer. I thought it was so cute. See, it's a fairy deer. God, I thought that was adorable. Isn't that cute? A fairy deer. Who would have thought? And then she does all these little decorative designs. Can you guys see it okay? There's a mirror and some flowers and some roses and some keys. And like this looks like one of the people that do the journals. This looks like a journal, a person getting ready to do a journal. Isn't she pretty? She's a fairy, but it's mostly the person. But look how beautiful she is. Can you guys see her okay? And can you see the wings behind her? She's wearing polka dots. And there's a bunch of little butterflies. I have a girlfriend that likes butterflies. She's another YouTuber. She loves butterflies. I think her name is Martha. She loves those butterflies. How many of you on this channel like butterflies? I take adult coloring with Eileen Vick. She teaches grayscale. And she should be on my community post if you want to go look at it and subscribe to her. She's really a great teacher. And I'm also in her Facebook. Now look at this one. Here's a swing with a fairy on a swing. And then the mushrooms and everything. It's hard to pick which one you'd want to do. And here is my favorite creature. It's a kitty, and it's a fairy kitty. Oh my God. Isn't it cute? Look at, oh, excuse me, I'm busy. I'm a little fairy kitty. I'm getting my catnip. I'm getting my catnip. So I can get, look at this one. Look at this one, guys. She's got this mirror, and she says, look into the mirror, and you can see the most beautiful person in the world. And you know who she's talking about? Each and every one of you guys. And now there's little fairy horses. This reminds me of like little pieces of wallpaper, you know. You get enough of these pictures, you can just stick them together and make some incredible design. Now, if you like fairy bunnies, I don't want to hop too much. I need a little wings to give me wings while I'm hopping. Easter wore this one out. How many of you like bunnies? Oh, this one right here is so cute. Did you get your mother fairy anything? I got my mother some extra wing chocolate covered candy. I got my mother some extra wing flowers. See, they're talking about Mother's Day. I love dragonflies. They're so, I used to have a dragonfly travel with me to LJ and back. One time I'll never forget that. And then it eased off. Well, I don't know if it was a dragonfly. You know those weird green bugs that hang around? I don't know what they're called, but they were fun. You are magic. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is so cool. She's got the butterflies and all the flowers, and it looks like she's just laying in it, and her hair is flowing. And here's a little fox up to no good. Hey, Gina's Point. Thank you for coming in, everybody. I'm glad you all come in. Just connect to each other. And here's the little fairy, and she's got the flowers around her, like one of those, what do you call those pictures when there's like a circle cameos? It's a cameo picture. And here's the moon, and all the flowers and some little stars. This is just really a unique picture. Isn't that pretty? I think this is the front of the picture. I think this is on the front. Yes, that's the front one. See? That's the cover picture. This is the one I want to do, the fairy frog. I got this thing about frogs. I don't know why, but isn't that the cutest little thing you ever seen in your life? A little fairy frog. Hey, Gina Point. See the little face and the little fairy wings and little stars, and he's sitting up on a big fat mushroom. There's a group of people that does fairy things. They have the whole fairy thing going on. And then here's half of the fairy's face. Oh, look at those big wings. And here are the mothers of all the little fairies of the fairyland. Well, those little girls got me this little butterfly. How would you do? I got this little butterfly too for my daughter. Isn't that cute? Look at that. They're so proud of their daughters giving those beautiful gifts. Little butterfly gifts. And here's a bunch of mushrooms. I wonder what kind of mushrooms they are. I know that some of them you can eat and some of them you can't. This looks like those ones that are in my yard all the time. I can't stand them. But this one looks like those kind you can eat that are really good and yummy that goes with steak. Somebody said she ate something like this. I wonder if this one came from Michigan. I know a girl from Michigan. I saw her on Facebook. That'd be interesting to find out about these mushrooms, huh? See what kind they are. And here's a male fairy. He says, "Where's that girl?" His wings are just little though. And I think this one's adorable. She's out at the beach waving in the water. And notice her face is kind of in sync, It's just like she's thinking about something really sweet and wonderful about people. And she's thinking about how good they are and how nice they are. And the last of it is just wings. And you could probably cut this out, rip it out, after you color it, and make two of them, and then or maybe have your own fairy wings. Wouldn't that be cool? And that's the end of the book, guys. And that's my flip through for tonight, was this one and this one. And I was telling you about my class I went to tonight, the Greystone class, my teacher. And if you want to hook up and learn how to color these Greystone pictures, we're working on this one. And this is at the last, and she does her own grayscale. I could do that. Hold up. I could put her at the... Hold up, guys. I'll put her link in here. Give me 1 minute. Now, this class is free, and you know, we don't mess around. We're serious. We are serious about you know, our classes. Well, I am because I want to learn it. And it's free, it's 3 hours of her time. Give me a few minutes because I'm going around the world, guys. You know what it's like to go around the world. Then some of you are perfect at what y'all do. I'm not that good yet. And I'm hungry. I don't know why I'm always hungry. Okay. Here's her link if you guys want to learn how to do the grayscale coloring at my class. And she will work with you and everything. If you have a problem in class, if she don't put up with no shenanigans, it's like you're going to real class. But I look at it this way, guys. She's given us her time, and she's free, and she's good at what she does. And she says, now, I know some of y'all plow in. And I said, she knows I do it. But she tells you, how, let's see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. She used, let me show you, pretty much a lot of colors. She probably used all these colors just for her skin. So, and the pencils we use are called colors. But if you have something, she'll work with you anyway. She said get close to what you can. But we use color pencils. And if you have any questions, and you could join the Facebook group and show your picture. I'm not going to show this tonight because I really don't want to sit there and take a picture or any of it tonight. Because lately I've been kind of crooked shots, And everybody will say, hey, you're looking good and all that, we praise each other. And then she'll say, oh, that looks good. But you'll learn to color just like that. Wouldn't that be cool if you could color like that? I'm working it, guys. It takes a lot to be these people. She's good, and she's probably been coloring for years and years. I've always wanted to be an artist, and I follow a lot of artists, guys. But see, I'm getting there. I mean, this is you have to work it, and you have to. It's not going to happen overnight. You guys have to take your time and realize. See, I'll be honest with you. I started off in nursery school, and then I worked my way up to the kindergarten class, and now I'm in first grade. But buddy, when I get in third grade, you better watch out. I'm gonna be coloring like there ain't no tomorrow. But I take it, you wouldn't think color would be so serious, but you learn how to do it really good. And it's really interesting. It's your own personal, and it's a free class. Why not? You get to meet people. See, I can see my flaws in here. See how you see where there's little skits of white? You're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to blend it in and everything. So you got to keep blending all your colors, and she'll tell you what to do. And she'll say, I don't care what your colors are going to be, but all I care about is if you get it blended. Blended means you won't see any speckles of white, and it'll be just like a picture tuck. And if I can do it, you guys can do it too. I ain't that great at everything. I've been trying, but I do have some more books. But I've got a lot of little books to do. It's a lot of fun coloring, guys. I've totally enjoyed it. It's like you meet a lot of people who like to color and hang out, and we talk about our day, and everything, and we pray for each other and everything. It's not really boring. I mean, because you're learning colors, and the colors you just don't learn on the coloring in here. You learn how to match up what you want to wear the next day. You might want to be I used to watch people make clothes when I was doing beading. I used to do handmade beads, and I used to watch these people put clothes together, and I'd put the beads together and make the colors. So it was a lot of fun. And I tell you what, I've really enjoyed learning. And if anybody's got something to teach on this channel, they'd like to put up their link and say, I teach this, then you go ahead on and tell me what you teach, because, everybody's got a good skill. But I just want y'all to check it out. I got all these books off of Amazon. But I don't know how to put up the link, so but y'all know how to look up Amazon. I'm sure you girls know what y'all probably got all kinds of stuff off of Amazon. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, and I appreciate everybody coming in and checking out my books and all. My whole purpose is to share my coloring books with you and everything, and let you know that this class is free. I mean, you can be in your pajamas while you're learning it too. So that's the best part. You don't have to get dressed and get in the car, be in a wreck, worried about your oil getting, just what I mean. You don't have to worry about gasoline and oil and all the people in your way and what you wear, if you look okay, and you have to sit up straight and do you look all right? Does my hair look all right? Did I get it on there on time? You just get straight into the class and you just pay attention to what the teacher's doing. It's like it's not Zoom though, but you will learn, from her, and you can ask questions and everything. Hey, Silver Clan, and you can do a lot. You can learn a lot. And I have been to classes like, if you see this cat picture, it's this picture right here. No, it's this picture right. Oh, you see the cat picture behind me? I went and took classes for a charity. Well, the one thing on my cat picture, let me show you. This cat picture right here. Let me get up. Anyway, you see this cat picture? The girl that I was going to give this picture to couldn't see it all. It was texturized, so when you couldn't touch it, she could feel it. That's a picture of her cat. Well, I had the girl help me with the eyes. Now, I'm seeing people really do a good job of cats. Now, my icon was a picture. I was just fooling around freelancing. That was my own. It's not the greatest picture, but it's my icon. The reason it is my icon, now everybody says, what's the reason why it's your icon? Well, when I finished painting it, when my brother-in-law was alive, he says, it looks like, thank you guys for coming in. Hey, it's me, Angie. Thank you all. It's like he was saying, it looks like toilet paper around the woman. So, ever since then, I laugh about it. So, you know what? I'm going to make it my icon since he passed away. And he was like, and then when he passed away, I was still living in this house, which they knocked it down, rebuilt it. There was a cat out there. I named it after him. And instead of it wasn't a boy cat. It was a girl cat. I named it Randy, and then I named it. Oh, it's a silly story. Anyway, everything's good, and I'm learning how to color, and he'd be so proud of me. And and this picture reminds me of my sister Joanne that passed away. So this is why she's doing it. She's doing it for me. See, the teacher, she tries to make y'all smile when you come in there. She say, I wouldn't mind. She has a lot of coloring books. This isn't her coloring book. She has a lot of coloring books. She did one of a Russian cat for me too. I love the cats. But you guys, I don't want to keep you anymore. It's late at night, and I know you guys are tired. And don't forget to keep your faith as a mercy. And remember one thing, you can do anything you want to do at any age. You just got to want to do it. And you got to have faith as a mustard seed, as small as a mustard seed. That little, that tiny, probably tinier than that. And with all that faith, you can do anything. Just remember, you can do it if I can do it. I promise you that. And I'm going to say good night to you guys. Good night.